Recording in
All right, my investors, welcome to the channel, as well as my soon-to-be investors. Welcome to the channel as well, because we are doing our investment report for the month of August, going back and checking things out. My name is Chris McMahon. I'm a licensed real estate agent in the capital region. But not only that, I am also an investor as well, buying my first investment property over 20 years ago now, and I've been in the business ever since. Done that, fix and flips, buy and holds, done them both. And so this video I gotta go through and I break it down by county. We're covering multifamilies right here. So if you're interested in doing fix and flips, that's kind of a single family thing. Check out my market report that I did a week ago. Check that out for the month. I'll have some information for you as well, but not right here. We're going to be talking about multifamilies, and we're going to break it down. I do it by county. And again, if there's a specific area that you're thinking about, like maybe you're just really interested in just straight Saratoga Springs or Albany, something like that, let me know. I can do your own personal video and break it down for you and get really, hyper focused on that area that you're interested in looking at. So, but until then, enough talk. Let's get down in here. I'm going to share my screen. We'll go through the numbers. I'm going to check some things out here, and we're going to get ourselves going. Ooh, where are we here? There's where we want to be. Okay. So here's what we got. Saratoga County, multifamily, as you can see right there. There we got put it in there. So this little triangle that we always look at the top, this is kind of giving us an idea of where the market is. So we got our balanced market here, buyer's market. We're in the seller's market right here. We're pretty deep into the seller's market. Have been for quite a long time, a number of years now. So we are kind of keeping an eye on seeing this. And we have had, a few months here where this triangle has sort of shifted more towards the balanced market. In fact, one of the areas that we cover, it was actually really pretty close to a balanced market. We'll see if it stays there, if it pushes over, if it stays back when we get there, and that's going to be coming up here shortly. Check that out. But as far as Saratoga County, this is where we're at. We're pretty solid here in the seller's market. So if you're own investment property and you're looking to sell it, good time right now to get out there and put it on the market. For people are buying up investment properties right now, and so there is definitely a market for it. So something to keep in mind. If you're making an evaluation of your property, reach out, get a hold of me. I can do an evaluation for that property too. Give you some ideas how to maximize your profits and get the most out of it. And moving forward here, and even turn around and reinvest some of that money back into maybe a couple more profits and sell one building, take that profit, you can turn around and buy 2 or 3 more, increase your portfolio and your number of doors by doing that. But reach out to me. My information is down below. Call, text, email, whatever's best for you. We can have that conversation and tell you how I can help you out, make that happen. So looking right here, we got months of inventory down almost 11%, but we got about just under 2.5 months of inventory. The list of sold price here, we got 93.6%. Also, that's a drop of about a little over 6%. Days on the market is at 33, and the medium sales price is 325. So median estimated property value, it's up 2% from last month. It's up to over 20% in the 12-month change. Net value is sitting at 363,000 right now. And this is what we got right here. And this is actually interesting because this blue line represents Saratoga County. The yellow line represents the national average. This orange line is the New York State average, which is pretty high up here. And those of you who have seen my videos before have heard me talk about this before. So we're not going to get back into it other than it basically breaks down that I believe capital region in this area right here, Albany, Saratoga, Glens Falls, surrounding areas is an excellent, excellent, excellent area to get into investment properties, multifamilies. But this just recently happened. I think last month, we're seeing that the Saratoga County average actually just creeped up past the national average, but still well below the New York State average in that area. They're pretty close anyway, but this is what we're looking at, 363,000. The national average, as you can see right down here, is 350 or 349,000 is the national average. So coming down here, we got a number of new listings. So the median list price is about 22,000. The number of properties, let's take a look at this here. Number of properties for new listings has dropped down to 13 from 17. Its high was back in February. February was an active month for this. was up at 22, but so it's staying right up here. It's still above the low, which the low came back in March at 9, but it did kind of trend downward a little bit for the number of new listings for August. Median price per square foot is about $208 per square foot, and they've got over $5 million in total volume out there right now for new listings. Active listings. Okay, so median price about 400,000 for that. Number of properties 26, which dropped. So we're looking at this. Let's pull this up right here. So trending downwards has been for the last couple of months as far as the number of active listings. So another thing, if you're looking to sell, competition isn't out there like it was. But we got 26 total right now. And we're only looking out a year here. But if we look out 3 years, and this is getting towards the edge now. I pulled this up before, but this is getting towards the edge of our graph. But you could see back in November 2021, it took a steep dive and it's been down here ever since. So there's not been a ton of competition for these prices. So supply and demand, when there's people looking to buy investment properties and there's people looking to buy investment properties and the demand is down low. So we can see it's way lower than it has been in the past. And those prices go up. So now look back here. So this isn't just a fluke. This is going back all the way to August 2019. And this is kind of all the way. It was up here and it took that steep drop down. And now it's in this area right here. So this wasn't just a spike that came up. That's traditionally how it was. Anyway, moving on here. Days on the market, 44. We got 100 for active listings. It's about $139 a square foot, which has dropped about 16% month over month. But we got over $13 million in total volume in the area. So let's come down here to new pending. We're going to go down here. We're just going to do pending. We're going to do the pending list, which is 22 pending. 335,000 is about the average, $150 square foot, over $8 million in volume as we got right there. And as we can see, number of properties sliding down a little bit from 28 to 22 as far as the pendings go. Sold listings, 325,000 medium sales price, number of properties. A little spike for the month of July, corrected a little bit here back in August down to 9. But we're looking at about $3.5 million of volume and $102 a square foot. These are for the solds in August. Okay, it was about $102 a square foot. Selling at 93.6% of the list to sales price. In months of inventory, 2.5, a little under 2.5 months of inventory. Last month change, it dropped almost 11%. The 12-month change, it just dropped almost 50% as far as the month of inventory is concerned. As we can see back over here, it was 3.78 on just under 4 months, and now we're looking at about 2.5 months. And coming right down here, that's going to be our overview for Saratoga County. Let's move on here. We're going to hit Albany County. Albany County, New York. Market trends. Okay, so our triangle, about the same spot as it was for Saratoga, well into the seller's market. Months of inventory, a little bit less, but about the same. But it is getting just over 100% for the list sold price. Medium sales sold price is 260,000, which is almost a 4% increase in that area right there. Let's come on down here. Median estimated property value. It's dropped 2% in the last month, but it's up 10.5%, 12-month change. But 287,000 received. This is pretty similar right here. Okay, national average, Albany County, New York State average. New listings. So new listings is down 22.5%, but the median list price is 250,000 right now. They've got over $16 million in volume as far as new listings are concerned. So we're looking at these properties right here. We can see it's come down still higher than it was back over here in December. So it's not at the low, but it did trend downward from 89 down to 69. Active listings. So the active listings, we're looking at that's what this chart is here. We see it kind of been steadily going down over the last year. It's down 24.4% month over month to 133. The previous months was 176, and we got $34 million in volume in active listings. So there's $34 million, over $34 million of active investment properties, multifamilies in Albany County right now. So there's a lot of inventory in there. There's a definitely quite a few properties to choose from in that area. So we got 284,000 or 285,000 for the median sales price. Pending dropped a little bit, 10% down to 162. The median list price is 300 or 232,000. We got $37.4 million in pending volume. And this sold 54, which is down 20%. So look this graph right here. It peaked in July. It's kind of come down, still higher than most of the rest of the year here. So average list of sales price is over 100% at 100.3. 14, almost $15 million of total volume. So again, here's our numbers that we looked at. Top 2.34 month volume, 23.3%. It has dropped in the last month, but it's dropped 50% in the last year. So we're going to check out Schenectady. Schenectady County, New York, multifamilies. Here we go. All right. So our triangle right here, this was much closer to the balanced market. This is the one that was over there last time, and it's kind of corrected itself back here to where it was. So let's move back into the seller's market. Good for sellers here. So a little over 2 months of inventory, 99.7% list of sold price. So it's getting about what they're asking for here. The median sold price is 222,000. Median estimated property value is 246, down 3.5%, but up over 10% over the last year. Here's our chart again. Look familiar? Yes, it does. New listings 34, which is up 36%. So we're seeing a spike coming up in new listings in Schenectady. The median list price is 235,000. We got over $8 million in total volume, and it's going at about $117 median price per square foot. Active listings did drop, came down a little bit here, 20 to 54, when previously it was at 69. So 280,000 is the median list price. They've got over $14 million in active listings and volume going on right now at $229 a square foot. And we got our pendings right here. It did drop a little bit. We got 59, 232 is the median list price, $106 a square foot. And again, we got over $12 million in pending listings going on, and 27 sales, $96 a square foot, almost $6 million sold in the month of August. Just slightly under that 100% for list of sales price volume. It did tick up a little bit, not much. And right there. And again, we were sitting at over 2 months, a little over 2 months. The last month change was down 20%. The 12-month change is down 68%. And we're going to go through and do a quick overview of Warren County. For our multifamily, here we go. So look at that triangle bump right over here. So this is moving over towards the balanced market. Looking pretty good. We got over 4.5 months of inventory. They're going to 98.4% less of sale price. 15 days on the market, so just over 2 weeks on the market. So it's moving pretty good, and the median sold price is 231,000. Here's our little chart that looks the same as most of the other ones, with the exception of Saratoga. It's up a little bit, but the median estimated value is 243, which is up 5.2% over a year. New listings 10, which has jumped up. We're seeing recovery at a spike here in June, dropped in July, but now it's coming back up. They've got over $5 million of volume at about a medium sales price of 117, or I should say medium list price, $170 a square foot. Active listings right now, 26, up 4%. So active listings are increasing in this area. Over $12 million in volume. They're looking at about $147 a square foot. And medium days on the market is 89. And they're looking at the median list price is 344. Pending listings 18. Again, this is up almost 6%, $100 a square foot. We got $4.2 million in pending listings right now. And the median list price is about 200,000. Sold 7 solds, that jumped up. You see it second month in a row. It came up just under $2 million in volume at $117 a square foot, roughly 2 weeks on the market. So they're selling pretty quick in this area. $231,000 is the median sold price. And here we go. It's our inventory. We've already talked about this. We know it's a little over 4.5 months of inventory. Last month change, it did drop 2.1%. It dropped, but we're up almost 20% over the 12-month change right here for the Warren County. So again, those are our areas, and I do it. It's done by county. Warren, Saratoga, Schenectady, Albany, kind of the areas. Again, if you've got an area that you specifically are interested in and want to know more about it, reach out to me. I can definitely help you out with that. I can get you really kind of break it down even to a micro level in a specific area. We can pull that up and really just focus on those numbers and what you're looking at in that. And if you got any questions, real estate related information below, reach out, get a hold of me. More than happy to help you out and get you either help you increase your portfolio and add some doors in there or find you a flip, or if you're looking to just get into the business and you're looking to buy your first one, I can definitely help you with that as well. So subscribe to the channel and we will see you guys in the next video.